Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be the Yeeter army that I would be using. This is probably the easiest slash strongest army. You're going to start off with the Yeti clones. So it's the YEETER YETI Bomb Attack, and we're going to take care of this invis section. For those of you who don't know, the Yeti mites don't trigger the invis tower, so you can just get rid of the whole entire core without triggering it and messing anything up. So that's kind of broken, it feels like. But after this kind of start, what we're going to do is we're going to take a second and just let some stuff funnel for a little bit, because obviously throwers and yeeters and stuff, they have a long range, so we want to make sure that we funnel them all. And I'm putting one over to the left just to help tank for my queen a little bit. I am taking a giant arrow just in case there's like double invis sections in Legend League. Obviously we can deal with one with a Yeti bomb, and then we can deal with the second one with the arrow if we need to. After we've set that funnel, basically all we're going to do is just let these guys do their thing. And we've got the Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots on the King. You could switch that for the Giant Gauntlet and the Rage. They're honestly, from my experience, about the same with this army. These guys break through walls really well on their own anyway, because they do ×6 damage to walls. So if you don't take the Earthquake Boots, then you're going to be fine anyway. With the Warden, I'm doing the double gem. So Life Gem to keep these guys alive a little bit longer, plus the Rage Gem to rage the healers and everything. And then we've got the Royal Champion that we're not even going to use on this attack because we don't need to. And then with the Queen, obviously the Giant Arrow and the Healer Puppet. You guys will see that these yeeters, they just live forever. They've got so much health with the Life Gem. It's like over 6,000 something health. Obviously an Apprentice Warden would give them more health, but the Apprentice Warden range is shorter than their range, so he just runs ahead and dies really early on. So you don't really get a whole lot of value from an Apprentice Warden, which is why I'm doing it this way. Because we're using the Yeti Clone Bomb at the start, this attack does not really struggle with time, because this is so much faster than any kind of Royal Champion charge or Warden Walk Fireball, so this will save you a lot of time in terms of creating your funnel and going through the rest of the attack. But again, we crushed the base. We still have all 4 yeeters alive, it looks like, and the Royal Champion we didn't even need to use. Let's take this into Legend League. I probably won't do all of the attacks with this today. We'll probably just do 3 or 4 in Legend League just to show it off. Because the point of this, we know it's good, right? So I don't need to show all 8 attacks to show you guys that this is good, but just to show you guys how to use it. All right, here we go. And then for the Clan Castle, if you need to set a greater funnel, you can use a Siege Barracks, but if you don't and your Queen and like one yeeter can get the funnel good enough to make sure they go into the middle of the base, use a Troop Launcher. And because of that, this is the Clan Castle that I'm using. 2 Yetis, a Valkyrie, because that kind of works well in a Siege Barracks and also in a Troop Launcher. I think they fixed the Troop Launcher, by the way. I don't know if that's confirmed. I haven't even looked at like the notes or anything. I think where we want to go with this Yeti bomb is probably towards this section here, and I'll rage to the right. Why do I not have a Yeti? Well, we're going to call an audible here. This is what we're going to do. We're going to waste. All right, we get it. We don't have a Siege Barracks or a Siege Machine this time. Why do I not have a Yeti? I don't understand. This freaking game, dude. Why? We get a really good funnel, though. That's kind of the main goal of this, right? And then, well, I guess I'll use the E-Titan to tank for my Queen now, because I don't have a freaking... Let's get these guys in here. 1, 2, 3. We'll put one up here, sure. We'll put a Headhunter up here, too. Let's wall break for these guys, get them in this compartment here. I'm hoping that the Queen can clear this with all these little trash buildings out here, just to make sure that my Yeeters enter this wall. And, wow, I was maybe good, quick thinking on my feet to put the troops down that way. Okay, we almost need the E-Titan to come in and help with these things here. Let's pop the Earthquake with the Spike Ball. We'll just make sure that we get the Town Hall with this stuff here. And then I truly don't know where I put my Royal Champion. Let's just put her at the top right now. We're going to actually try hard this raid because I think we're going to need to. One Yeeter's going to go down, unfortunately, because of... man, we are taking forever to deal with the CC, aren't we? Okay, let's just launch the Giant Arrow. We clear some trash buildings. I think we still got this. Okay, let's pop the Royal Champion ability. Hopefully we can keep her alive a little bit longer. Let's put one... Oh, that was right in range of the mortar, huh? Yep, rip that wizard. Are we good, though? That's the question. Oh, we're actually... The Royal Champion's still alive? Wow, I don't understand how that's possible, but sure. Well, these are pretty broken. We still got our Yeti bomb off. Good thing I thought to use the siege barracks. Just emptied the clan castle out like that because we needed to use a... I'll fix the army. I don't know why I didn't have a Yeti. So yeah, I'll fix that and we'll have that for next raid. Alright, we'll use the warden ability even though it doesn't do anything. And we should be able to clean the rest of the base up. We've got a minute left. I'm telling you, the Yeti bomb makes this attack so fast. It's crazy how much faster that is than anything else. Like the fireball, you have to sit and clear trash buildings for a little bit, or the royal champion charge, you've got to do that. It saves you like 30 seconds almost. Anyway, let's go to the next attack, where I'll fix my army. All right, I've got a Yeti in my army. We're good to go. Let's do it right this time. What the heck? Oh, this is I saw that mark in the middle, and I didn't know what that was. This is the first time I really looked at the scenery. What do I want to go with my Yeti to clone? This is what we're going to do. We're going to put the Yeti down at the bottom, and we're going to do it like a Y shape. Because we want to get the fire spit of the expo, maybe the poison tower. That will also set a really good funnel, so let's do that. Please get a Yeti Might out. Okay, perfect. Let's rage right here. This is going to set a great funnel. So first and foremost, that's the main thing with this, right? And then... Actually, I will put my queen up here already because there's a lot of trash buildings. So I want to make sure that we get that out of the way. And maybe we'll put one yeeter up there with her too. King, balloons, warden, healers, all the other ones. And then we'll put another baby dragon over here. I just want this funnel to be really good. Let's wall break the second time. We'll get these guys to enter into this monolith compartment, and then I'll pop my king ability once we get a little bit further in and I need to. Maybe you can delay the king ability for a while on this attack. We'll just use the troop launcher now. That's probably well timed. I feel like you don't need to use the troop launcher like right at the beginning, but I mean maybe it helps. Queen's gonna get wrecked. Maybe I'll put the royal champion to help now. She's dead already. Rip. Oh, is she? Oh, he saved the queen. Okay, well, I wish the healers would heal the warden too. Was it good to use the royal champion there? We're going to open up the walls on the back end of the base, right? Because I was able to delay my king ability so much. So, bam! Let's do that now. And look at all the defenses that just went down. Holy cow. There we go. King's still alive. Queen's still alive. Royal champion's still alive. We might finish the raid with all 4 heroes. And honestly, maybe full health because the healers are healing the queen. Yeah, this is overpowered. Holy cow. Look at that. Yeeters are pretty good. When you combine a good troop with the heroes in the state of the game right now, you just come up with like the most broken stuff in the world. It's just kind of crazy. All right, we're getting into the next attack. Okay, so this is why we bring the giant arrow, right? We want to... We want to clone the Yetis into this direction here. Get in there, might. And we're just going to deal with this entire core. Oh, you know, the Undead Tower might trigger just because of the it going down, but we've dealt with most of the stuff here. And then they might actually still go get the remaining... That's actually so good. And then what I'll do is, man, do I go to the Invis? Do I start on the town hall or end on the town hall? Let's start on the town hall. Well, we kind of need to. We will put the troop launcher down a little earlier on this raid, just because. We'll get reinforcements a little earlier on, which might be useful on this raid specifically. Hoping the king can live a little bit. That way I don't have to pop a whole bunch of stuff right now. Okay, we've got the headhunters in because there's no heroes on the back end of the base, so we can just pop them all in right now. I'm going to save my king ability too, just in case I know I don't think I can launch my giant arrow good enough, maybe. Come on, queen. Okay, we do. And then we'll pop the king ability right now. And we'll deal with the rest of that. And get that inferno down. Yeah, there we go. I don't think we need our royal champion this raid. What do you guys think? Holy cow. Well, that's how you deal with the double invis base, right? Just save your giant arrow if you can, or your king ability. That's why the spiky ball's just always so good. You can always use it for a whole bunch of different reasons. The trigger an invis tower, or to get the invis tower. If your spike ball's maxed, it'll just one-shot the spell tower, so pretty good. Look at this! Swagging my royal champion, and there's overkill. That's just wild. Yeah, this is broken troop, broken heroes, broken Yeti bomb. This is just you combining all of the broken stuff in the game right now. Holy cow. We've got plenty of time. Lots of overkill. Get wrecked.
That was easy.
That's right. That was easy. One more raid and then we'll call it good. All right, let's dive in. This will be the last hit because I'm going to do probably another army or something for the rest of the attacks. Okay, how do I get to the core with my Yeti bomb? Is there a way? I need to find a building where I can, like, make this trick work. But a building that has, like, a decent amount of health. Oh, okay, I think we found it. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to clone the Yeti Might. We should head in that direction. Oh, okay, yep. Okay, they should get to that clone eventually. We want to deal with at least some of this cloned up area. Okay, there they go. You see them now. We'll deal with some of this, some of that center rage tower. It's definitely not going to get all of it. Hopefully we get like a couple more buildings than this, though. Okay, we do. All right, and we get the rage tower. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a baby dragon right here, and then we're going to start on the town hall, and we're going to ring around the base. And I think that should be a good plan for success. Let's just start off by wall breaking right here. Okay, I'm glad that made it because I wasn't sure for a second. We'll put the queen up here. And a couple of headhunters. Okay, that's all of them actually. I forgot I only got two. Okay, that's not a good wall break, but should be okay. We have the royal champion, keep in mind. Let's just put the troop launcher down now. Hoping the yeeters don't walk. Okay, they will, but we've got the king ability to kind of force everybody to the middle, right? So, oh, some stuff's walking, but some stuff is not. I don't understand what's happening. Dude, look at these little, what do you call the little people that are spawning from the yeeters? I don't even know what you call those. We're going to put a baby dragon here, just to hope that we can funnel things towards that little town hall area. But by the way, the yeeters, they deal with walls so easily, so the walls aren't, like, necessarily very scary. Am I actually going to lose my king right now? We're going to put the royal champion in just so that we don't lose too much stuff to the single inferno, because I'm having a hard time funneling things to that right now. So that's the reason I'm putting her down. Other than that, definitely may have been able to swag the royal champion. Oh, all these are broken. They're fun, though. That's why they're good temporary troops, because if you left them in a game like this, it would be way too easy. But it's fun to use something like this every once in a while, where you can just kind of walk the bases and just crush everything start to finish. Dude, look, I haven't even used a single hero ability. Can we do that? That's probably even more impressive than swagging the royal champion. Swagging every single hero ability. Although the warden has 2 passive ones, right? So that's not that crazy, I guess. But look at that. Do we have all 4 yeeters alive? We've got 2, I see, 3, 4. Yeah, we do. All 4 yeeters, and we're going to swag every single hero ability this raid. Holy crap. Yeah, I definitely recommend this version of the army. I've tried a few. The fireball one felt really good too, but I feel like this is faster. So you can take time to make sure you put a baby dragon down and funnel things a little bit better after the initial bomb or whatever. But man, ton of fun. Use it while you can. But I'll see you guys next time.